Home affordability takes another hit. According to a new Zillow report, you can say goodbye to 20% down payments. The real estate company saying now you will need roughly 35% down before taking on that mortgage. This, as the latest NAR data shows, existing home prices jumped 5.8% from last year, the highest number ever recorded. O'Leary Ventures Chairman Kevin O'Leary joins me right now to talk more about it. Kevin, great to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What's going on with housing costs continuing to spike?
Multiple factors. Number one, obviously, mortgage rates have gone from 3.75 to just over 7%.
Wow.
Just in the last 24 months. That's a problem. So really, for affordability metrics, you don't want to spend more than a third of your free cash flow per month, and the average salary being around $68,000 means that you need to put up about 35% more equity to keep your monthly nut at a place you can afford. So this is all the reflection of rising rates. They haven't come off yet. People are very optimistic that the Fed will cut rates. Hasn't happened. We had good CPI, but then PPI just hours ago doesn't look so good. So I don't think rates are going anywhere for a while. So this problem isn't going to change.
Major home insurers are also creating headaches for American homeowners. State Farm now threatening to leave California if the state does not allow the company to raise insurance rates by as much as 52%. They say they have to raise it there to cover for natural disaster risks, Kevin. I know you have a home in Florida where a similar story has been playing out since 2017. Insurance companies are leaving the state entirely.
Well, in California, which is actually a dumpster fire for business for a whole lot of reasons, and this is just another evidence of what's happening there. This is around fire, primarily, that's occurring there. A lot of fires. You know, we've had some relief on water there recently. Florida's a different problem. It's flooding. And so, you know, the whole idea of insuring for a long period of time, and insurance companies really have to look at 15-year cycles. They're looking for those trends, and they have to basically get their costs back. So we're seeing major increases, not just, you know, in California or Florida. Any coastal state has issues now. And so you can't blame the insurance companies. If they can't make money, they're not going to insure, and you can't force them to do it. But California is unique. A whole bunch of policy mistakes around taxation, minimum wages, environmental issues. It is a mess there. It is an absolute mess. And I actually think it's really hurt Gavin Newsom's chance of being considered as a presidential candidate because he owns that dumpster fire. That state is a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and talk about dumpster fire and bad policy. Did you see what's going on in Europe? A wealth tax battle brewing overseas as a left-wing coalition in France is proposing a 90% income tax on citizens making 400,000 euro or more. And now let's just do the math. That's $430,000 US dollars. So, I mean, 90% of $430,000. What do you think happens here? Are we going to see a flight of wealth out of France? Could this be a warning to politicians here in America that pushing for such excessive taxes on the rich will mean they're just going to move out, Kevin?
Yeah, that's what happens. The French have tried this before. It's not the first time. And that's exactly what occurred. Previous administrations taxed past 90%, and they all moved to Monaco and other places or to Switzerland, and they just made sure their domicile was not France. You can see this happening stateside in the competition of states. Elizabeth Warren's super tax in Massachusetts. I left there in Massachusetts. I moved to Florida. Most of my neighbors where I live are all from hometown Boston. We can't afford to live there anymore, and good luck with her on that. Same thing with AOC. These ideas don't work. They just don't work.
Well, policy matters. You've said that umpteen times in New York, about New York as well. Kevin, I know you have some advice on how to survive retirement on just $500,000 without having to do anything else to make money. That's a big difference from the $5 million that you suggested last August. What do you want to say?
Well, I think what I'm learning pretty quickly, and the feedback I've got from these statements is pretty interesting. You know, if you really think about it long term, Maria, and it's very simple, because I teach this stuff in colleges these days, you really have to just save between 10 and 12% of your average salary of $68,000 a year during your career, and you'll end up with $1.5 million in the bank. The market generally gives you around 5% for cash or 8% for equities, and you do a blend of that, and you can live forever as long as you don't buy stuff you don't need. And it turns out consumer behavior And I always ask the kids to do this. Go into your closet. How many sneakers don't you wear? How many jeans do you own you never put on? How many T-shirts do you own that you have never worn? It's about 2/3 of your clothing. It's a great place to start.
That is great. I love it. You sound like a dad there, and I like it. It's good, practical advice, Kevin. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Kevin O'Leary joining us with some serious practical advice.